everybody, and welcome to In the Passenger Seat with me, Alethea Crimmins. Baby, today in the passenger seat, I am super excited to introduce you to this amazing woman. You have seen her on several viral videos on TikTok, Instagram. She now has a show on Amazon Prime. And baby, now she is here in the passenger seat with me. If you have not heard of this amazing woman, I don't know where the hell y'all been. So just let me give you a sample of who she is and what you gonna get today. Roll that clip, baby.
I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're like, oh, she's a man-hating feminist. And I don't hate men. I don't. I just don't believe they should own property. Call me old-fashioned.
Introducing this talented, phenomenal, do not mess with a redhead, Sarah Hester.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. I am such a fan of yours. So
Look,
when
I'm a fan
you
of
asked
yours.
me to be on your, no, I'm a fan of yours. No,
No,
I'm a fan of yours. No, I'm a fan
me,
of yours.
I'm
No,
a fan.
I'm
Bitch, I'm a fan.
yours. Bitch.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're fans. And I love this car thing. This is so perfect.
Like,
I
because
feel
you are
very
in the
comfortable in the
passenger
car.
seat.
Yeah.
You're in the passenger seat with me. High five.
I'm a passenger princess.
Yeah. Okay. So for anybody who's been living under a rock for like the past 3, 4, 5 years, can you please tell everybody who you are?
I'm a bitch, first of all. I
A,
was just gonna go straight
a
to it.
bad
I was
one,
like,
a
screw
bad
it,
bitch,
screw
baby.
it.
Okay,
What? Just be honest with everybody, right? Like,
because why the fuck not?
my name is Sarah Hester Ross. I am a musical comedian, cabaret star. I got on TikTok during the pandemic, and I've been performing my entire life. But during the pandemic, it was just like a right place, right time, And I got all eyes, and these numbers started growing, and I'm so grateful. And I got to meet people like you and like collab and deal with that. And up to this point, I am a touring musical comedian, and I live here in Las Vegas. This is where I am right now. It's in the outskirts of Vegas, so it's not super fancy to be able to show you where I am, but that's where I am based in Las Vegas.
Oh, listen, I freaking I love you so much because what you do is fucking genius.
Oh,
Like you'll
thanks.
take the controversial shit of the world and
Mm.
you put it to song. And the shit is hilarious. I'm like, this woman is a genius. This woman is a genius. And I love the fact that you are a fiery ass redhead. Like, that just makes you so fucking hot. Like, I just need to,
Oh,
you're so hot.
say more, please. Say
Okay.
more. Not like, yeah, I always like to say, I get to talk about serious subjects and things that very topical, obviously, of the day and of the shit show that's going on right now. But because I put it into song, it's like music helps the feminism go down a little bit. You
Yes,
know what I mean? And
yes,
so
yes.
I get away with talking about a lot of stuff because until it takes people a minute to realize what I'm talking about because it's got
Mm-hmm.
a little catchy tune to it. So I love that I can get away with stuff like that, and it's important to me. It's important to me that I'm not just talking fluff because
Yes.
it's very easy to do that. It's very, especially on social media, just to like, uh, get eyeballs on you just by like spouting like surface stuff. But because I'm singing it, I get to talk about like real things and things that are important to me, like women's rights, like human rights. And and I get away with it, and I love it.
And in the best possible way. And the one thing that made me, it was so many things, but the main thing that made me follow you was, I was like, she don't give a fuck, and I love it. Like you literally, you don't care,
Yeah,
and you're so passionate about what you do and
yeah.
what you say, and it's meaningful. Now people will think she's a man hater. Like
Hmm.
she's a man hater. Can we address that just for just a minute?
Sure.
Are
And
you a man hater?
give me one. I think no.
The
I
lesbian
no.
in me.
No, I don't, and I actually talk about this in my show. I'm touring a new hour right now, and I'm really excited. Hopefully, workshopping this new show. It's a little different from my hour that's on Amazon Prime and Apple TV. It's a little bit more cabaret and less stand up. So I'm really
Okay,
excited about this like new direction that I'm taking my
cannot wait.
show. And I talk about this. I really do. The idea that I get why people think that I hate men so much, and it's not because I hate men. It's just because I love women so much.
Facts.
Like I just and the idea that um, our society was created by men for men, and with one of its prime reasons is to push women down so far
Yes.
that they stay silent, they stay complacent, and because they know our power, they know that when we speak, we have power. They know that when we act,
Preach.
shit happens. And so
Preach.
that's just one of the main underlining principles of everything that I do. So that's why the man hating bubbles up
The
because the society is, raising men to and I raising men to higher heights, and
yeah,
my goal is to raise women
and
and to
like
encourage women.
you basically do the same shit that I do,
Absolutely.
because I started out like my main goal was women, 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 women,
Mhm.
women, because
Mhm.
we are some badass bitches, and
Absolutely.
the world has been sleeping on us. Wake the fuck up.
Yes. Yep.
Wake up. we
Mhm.
we are we are here, and you do the exact same thing, but you do it in such a genius way. Bitch, when you said I put the laughter back in man slaughter, bitch, I lost it. I said, I
Oh, I
said
love
what?
that joke.
I was like, what? You're like, I put the laughter back in manslaughter. I was like, this bitch. But wait, as a mom,
Know you were a mom. I love
yes,
that.
I have 3 kids,
Oh
but like
wow.
they're like adults now.
Thank you for
But,
your cervix.
but
No, thank you. We we childless women appreciate your
that,
service.
this is exact. Had I heard your song prior to opening my legs, had I heard your song prior to opening my legs, bitch, my pussy was a 6. I mean, and
Just
now,
a
like, you,
six.
like, it was a 10, and I was like a 5.5, a 6, because I had children, and you made so much sense, because you was like, I don't want no babies because I don't want to share my snacks. Like, that touched my
Period.
soul.
Period.
It touched
That
my soul.
it's not rocket science. I just don't want to share my food. How about that? I
I
don't
was
want to share my
like,
food.
I was like, and then you were like, I don't need my children watching me pee. I was like, my God, yes, yes.
It's so funny because I get more mothers liking that song than
Love it.
childless women. And I do. I think that mothers are going to get it even more than, women without children or like child-free women and families. And I just love that. I love that because at the end of the day, I do believe that moms have the best sense of humor
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
because
yeah.
what you'll go through from the span of time that you have children and your life, it like if you're a good mom, is about your children and your family and taking care of them. You life is just one big fucking joke. Like, you know
Facts.
what I mean?
Facts.
And to survive, you have to be like, God, this is a joke, right? You guys are kidding me. And I firmly believe that the mothers have the best sense of humors. And
We do
because
because, like,
life just like boom, boom, boom.
and it just keep it. Kids are the gift that keeps on giving.
Mhm.
I I love my children. I love them. I do. But in the mom handbook, they said that when your children turn 18, that they were going to exit the building. When your children turn 18, that is what the mother handbook said. Okay?
You got you got some tag-alongs, huh?
The
You guys.
mother handbook is a fucking liar. Because I have my 19-year-old son
Oh
living with me,
no.
and then my daughter, who was in Washington, has now returned, and she has returned with a package. So now I have my son, my daughter, and my grandbaby living with me. The handbook is false. Do not believe the handbook. Okay? It's a fucking lie.
Oh my gosh. How old is your grandbaby?
7 months.
Oh,
And I could just
yeah,
eat him. I could
I
just eat him.
bet. Oh
I could
my
just eat him.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
But
So cute.
as a mom, like, you have to find the humor in all this. And I told my wife, I said, I I feel like we're in a house with teenagers again. Like, what the fuck
Oh
is going on?
no.
Like,
Oh no.
I just had to fuss at them. I was like, do I need to make a chore chart? One of you bitches better wash the dishes. I don't care who. Wash the
Oh my
damn dishes.
gosh.
Like, I
Oh
was
my
just
goodness.
like, it's so
Oh,
much. It's
bless your
so
heart.
much. I
I'm
know.
so I mean, I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. You know what I mean? Because they're your
You're not
babies.
sorry
And I know
because
I'm like, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm sorry, because it's like they're your children and you're
you're not sorry.
obviously a lovely mom and they're welcome in your home at any
Hmm.
time. But it's just like, bitch, you said you said it. You were gonna and now they're back. Anyway.
And now I no longer have my own snacks.
Oh,
Sharing
no,
I'm sharing clothes again. Like,
no,
what is going on?
no.
So
Did you
like, you were
have
right.
did you have an empty house for a bit?
For well, my son, my youngest son, he was like, "Mom, I'm just not leaving. So I'm just letting you know now that I'm just gonna be here."
And he was like, could we discuss this? Is this an open discussion?
And I was
And
just like, "Oh, okay, well, okay." So,
oh no.
and then I heard your song, and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah.
Even now, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And then you made another song that kind of, I felt like I was being under attack,
Oh no.
and I wanted to tell you to your face to get
Okay.
out my fucking business and leave me alone. Okay, okay.
I don't mean to be in your business.
So I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you, mind your damn business, because I should not have been swallowed. Okay,
Oh no.
I
Which one
should.
are you? Which one are
I'm
you?
nope. Nope. just just let me say this. When you were running down that list, I was like,
Oh no. Oh gosh.
I was,
Now let's be
should I have
real.
been swallowed?
Everyone has their own list, so give me some of yours. So people don't know, I have a song called Some Folks, and the idea is that it's a list of pet peeves that I don't wish people dead. That's not my style. I'm not gonna, but I do believe that their mom and dad could have, been a little bit more sexy about it. And so
Because
I
I
think it's a fun.
I start off, well, when I'm being petty, when I'm being petty, or when I'm being shady, I
Yeah,
do start off like a lot of my sentences with no offense, but
that's so
I
funny.
was,
That's so
I
funny.
was, I was like, shut up. I
You leave
was
me alone.
like,
What?
shut
She
up.
is she watching me?
Mm,
I'm a witch.
I
I'm
know,
everywhere.
but
Yeah.
do I have a list? Do I have a list?
It's just like
That
what your pet peeves. Like obviously they're not like super serious,
no,
but
because I don't like people that eat like cows.
oh,
Like
oh
why do I
yeah.
have to listen to you eat?
Oh yeah, swallowed. Yeah, absolutely.
Like
No.
why do I have to listen to you eat? Like I don't want to have to
Oh
listen
yeah,
to you
no.
eat.
That's definitely one. Ew, gross. Ew.
And if I'm singing in my car and I'm singing my song in my car, that is not your cue to start singing with me. This is my moment. This is
Yeah.
I am Whitney right now.
Then I would
You
probably be on your list.
oh,
Because I would be harmonizing the shit out with you, and I'd be like, "Do it!" And
and I just be like, what?
this is not a duet.
Why are you singing right now? Like, let me see.
Sorry.
You're probably that person that like goes and sings karaoke, but like you can really sing, and so like people can be like, this bitch, like,
I have learned my lesson. Yeah, the people that they say if you can actually sing and if you're like a professional singer, you shouldn't be going to karaoke. So the only time I do karaoke is when I'm super drunk. Super drunk. And then will probably act a fool and it will be fine.
girl,
I agree. I agree. I'm not karaoke is not my stage. It's not for me.
it's
I get
mine.
it. I get it. I get it. I get
So
it.
how did you come up with musical comedy and just mash this to and just have this beautiful marriage that I have not seen done? Like because it made me do my research. I'm like, well, does anybody else have a musical comedy? And so how in the hell did you say I'm gonna make a musical comedy
Yeah.
and just how did that
Uh,
even come about?
it stems from the fact that my main gig here in Las Vegas is dueling pianos. I work at a dueling piano bar at the New York Hotel and Casino. I've been doing that for about 12 years. And a concept of the dueling pianos, there's a lot of comedy and improv involved in that gig in the show. And when I started doing it as a musician, I realized that the comedy aspect was something that I thrived in. And so I started writing my own bits and my song and songs that I would do in the show, but it wasn't my show. It was a dueling piano show. It was all requests, sing along kind of vibe. And I just kept writing bits and kept writing songs. mostly parody songs, which
Mm-hmm.
uh, the my big ones are like vibrators are a girl's best friend instead of diamonds are a girl's best friend. Things like that. Things that's silly, and like you keep the melody and you change the words to something funny or
Yes.
silly. And I just realized that it was kind of a niche of mine. And so when I got online during the pandemic, I started putting out more original comedy material, and it just kind of took off.
What
And
was
then,
your first viral? What do you remember what your first
oh
one
yeah,
was?
it was
Okay.
definitely vibrators are a girl's best friend. Yeah.
For and yes, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
For those that don't know, how does it go?
Okay. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but vibrators are a girl's best friend. A partner is great, but they won't always get you to that oh God place or help you find your oh face. Love is great, but it's a fact. Sometimes they don't know where your G spot is. It's true and sad. Whether big or black or small or fast, these cocks always will ask. Vibrators are a girl's best friend.
I love you are a fucking baby.
So
Ah,
I did that, and that was my first viral video. Because people would share it and they would duet it and they would like react to it live and stuff like that, and it just went everywhere. And that was one of the very first parodies that I wrote for dueling pianos, and it still is one of my favorites to do in my piano show. But yeah, so and I love it. I've gotten vibrator uh, collab deals from it.
yes.
it's
Like
it's been pretty fun.
how does your mind work to come up with these jingles? Like, how does your mind? Because the shut the fuck up, I was just like, yes, yeah,
I mean,
you need to. I was like, yes.
yeah, I really don't know. I want to say that if I think something is funny, and it makes me giggle, and putting it to music is just going to enhance it. I do take a lot of inspiration from TikTok and Instagram. Like when people are like, if I see a funny meme, I'm like, oh, that's funny. How can I rework that and tweak it and put it into
Like a
music and song?
Florida man.
Yes, Florida Man. Yes, that's a big one. Yeah, and if your audience doesn't know what Florida Man is, uh, it's a popular meme from the 2000s where you would enter the words Florida Man and your birthday into a Google search,
Mm-hmm.
and up pops a crazy story about a Florida man that, you know, hid syringes in his butthole, but when they were removed, when he was getting arrested, he said they weren't his.
So where did they come from?
Yeah,
So
no, he was just he's
who
holding it for a friend in a
right
very special
in
place.
a very very special place, but
And
they're not
again,
mine
like
though.
the those stories are funny, but then you put them to song, and then
And it's
people can sing
genius.
along, and it's just yeah, it just enhances it to a different level. And now I do them live, which is really fun. In my live shows, I have the audience yell out their birthdays, and I'll look up
Yes.
the date, and it's so fun, and people really enjoy it and like it, and it's silly. And Florida, I grew up in Florida. I was born and raised in Tampa, Florida, so I know the ridiculousness of, of Florida, and I just get a kick out of it.
I know a lot of people that might be like, oh my God, like, how did she take that leap to just go out
Mm,
and do this? How did she find the self-worth or the like
mm,
self-esteem to just put yourself out there? Because stand up is hard. Like any comedian will say, especially for a woman,
yeah,
stand up is hard.
yeah,
So how did you say like, okay, I don't care. Like I'm gonna put myself out there. What
yeah.
would you say to someone who's like, maybe I want to do that, but I'm nervous about putting myself out there. How did you say, okay, Sarah, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it? Like,
Yeah.
what was that whole process?
You know, for anybody who is thinking about wanting to do it, the only suggestion and that I would have is just to find like-minded people doing what you're doing or doing what you want to do, or you love their content, and I would say follow them. Like, find out their circle, find out, reach out to them, see if they would introduce you to open mics, to the people that they work with. Nine times out of, sorry, I'm going to step back. Seven times out of 10, people are willing
Yeah.
to, to help and not gatekeep. There are people out there um, feel like if they give, they lose.
Hmm.
I'm not one of those people. I would encourage people to reach out to me if they see something that I'm doing and they're like, "Oh, I love this. How do I get involved?" I mean, DM me and ask me, and maybe I can put you in contact with the right people, the right Are you thinking about doing stand
So
up?
what you're saying is that if I happen to hypothetically, if I was hypothetically in like Vegas
Oh,
next weekend and like you were in Vegas next weekend, hy- hypothetically, like we can go to brunch and like do some bad bitch shit and just
bitch,
like
yes, we can do that. Absolutely. I would adore that. Are
so
you actually going to be in Vegas?
I need to give you my number because
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
That's going to happen. That's going to definitely happen. Absolutely.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. Like, cause it's also, I love how, well, let let me not say it. Let me ask you first, but I know that I've heard you do songs based on the negative comments that you get.
Oh, yeah.
I get, and people are like, how did you're the most positive person I know. How do you get negative comments? Oh, honey,
Yep.
I know how I deal with the haters. Cause, but,
Yeah.
but like, how do you doing what you do? How do you deal with all the negativity that comes your way? How do you deal with all the like naysayers that's like, how did she get her own show and how does she get to do and why does she have this and she's not even that funny? Like, how do
Yeah.
you deal with that?
I mean, I would be lying if I said that it didn't affect me. I have learned to compartmentalize a little bit
Hmm.
and see the positivity in it, the toxicity that is social media. Even negative comments end up being a good thing for you, the creator, because it pushes you out into the algorithm, and it makes you more seen. So there are parts of me that, as an entertainer, that I've been being, I guess, judged since I was a small child, because that's entertainment. You put yourself on a platform, and it's the idea that it's like, well, how can I expect it to not happen? I'm putting myself out there. So I like to find the comedy in it. I like
Hmm.
to pick out these um, horrendous comments and duet them and be like, write a song about it or something, like, use it. You've just given it to me. Now I can use it for my benefit.
I love that.
And and yeah, it's not easy. I would be lying if I said, yeah, it's fine. It just rolls off my back. It's, I'm, I'm hoping other people can do that. I, I'm a sensitive soul.
Yes.
So, but I do believe it comes with the territory because
Yeah, it
people,
does.
you know, haters are gonna hate, man, and there's nothing we can do about it. So the best part, the only way to deal with it in my mind is to use it for my benefit and
I love
take
it.
them and turn it into something positive for me. So,
So you look like, from me just looking at you,
uh-huh.
you look like you are a badass bitch that just has all her shit together, and you are just fabulous, honey. Were you always that? Were you always this?
You know, that's a good question. I feel like in the past 10 years, I have gotten stronger in who I am. I was raised very conservative, and
Okay.
meekness and gentleness was a prerequisite for me as a girl and in my family, and in the belief system that I was raised in. And I never fit that mold. I always struggled a lot with that. And it was a contention between my family and me. I was always too loud or too opinionated.
We're
And
sisters.
yeah, yeah, I believe that we are, my love. And I just think that that's naturally who I am. And so when I deconstructed my mind out of that and not thinking that that is the only way, the right way, that women need to be this to be loved or to be seen or to be not seen. Uh, it freed me to be who I really am. And who I really am is a loud, badass bitch. And
Same, same.
I've got thoughts. I'm not always right. I mean, I'm close, but I'm not always right. And I get that. I'm still learning and growing and changing. Honestly, you know, as a white woman who grew up around mostly white people, and the idea, TikTok has revolutionized my mindset about what feminism really is, and including women of color, and in my everyday life and thought. I am a new person because of TikTok, because I have gleaned from creators like you and
Oh,
women like you, and sitting back and listening and learning and letting other women speak.
yeah.
I know that I have a thought, an opinion, and a platform, and I like to share that with people, specifically women of color in our society that have not been pushed to the front because of what they look like. And it's time that more women that look like me do that.
Can I just say I love you even more for that, and I thank you for that. A video that you made, whew, and you said, and usually I laugh my ass off when I see you, but this
Yeah.
one touched me deep because your story is similar to mine, and you were
Yeah.
like, if they think that you're too much, go find less. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I listened to that on repeat for like like every time, especially when I would talk to my mom, and and I'm just like, go find less. I'm just like, go find less.
Yeah.
If I am too much, go find less.
hmm I'm not making
And
you be with me. I'm not making you hear me or listen to me or understand me. I do feel like, as women who are loud and boisterous and opinionated, there is something in us that people to wants to force people to listen to us, wants to
Yes.
force. And I think that we're so beyond that, in the sense of, I'm going to speak, and if you want to listen, I'm going to keep talking, but if not, bye. Like, bye. Because there are people out there that want to listen, that want to that take what you have to say as gold and knowledge and wisdom. And if they are not the ones to do it, someone else will.
And you
And
have proven that.
yeah,
You have proven that doing what you're doing. And I don't know how many times you've heard this, but I'm going to tell you again, I am so proud
thank
of
you,
you.
thank you.
I'm so like I was scream I was like, she's on Amazon Prime. Like I was screaming. Like I was like, oh my God, like ah, and she's on my podcast. Like she's a
Yes,
fucking superstar. I was so genuinely proud of you.
thank you.
And I just feel like you are going to just
Ugh,
and
your mouth to God's ears.
listen.
I'm so
I
tired.
know.
I'm so
Girl,
tired.
I saw all the many shows. So what do you have? Speaking of the many shows,
Yeah.
tell us what you have coming up next. Like where will you be so that we can know?
And I'll be in Seattle at the end of February. And then I'm doing a small UK tour. I'll be in London and Liverpool and Leeds, and that I'm very excited because I I know we've been cursing, but and I know how people feel about it, but my song "I'm Serving Cunt" is kind of a big deal over in the UK because they don't have the negative connotation of cunt that
No.
America does.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to just like dive into that. But so yeah, I and the tour is being new dates are added all the time. So I tell people to go to the link in my bios on social media at Sarah Hester Ross and put in their city or state. And when I go there, I will send out a message just to them to let them know. Um, so I'm just trying to grow that. And if people want to see me live, then that's and I don't have their city on my tour scheduled, then they should do that.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you get close to Louisiana, I will definitely be
Ooh.
there. Like if
Yeah.
I have to drive, what? Yeah, like you gonna be close,
Also, maybe that'll give you an opportunity to try some stand up. You can open for me.
girl. I made it because listen,
Maybe. Maybe
I
we can put something together.
mean, girl, we have to talk about it whenever I'm in Vegas next weekend. So
Okay. 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 All right. All right. That'll make our brunch a write off because we'll talk about work.
okay,
Perfect.
think smarter, not
Yes.
harder.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
So we're gonna play a little game right quick, and
Okay.
you have to say the first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
No thinking. Just
Okay. I
okay.
don't think too much anyway, so that's fine.
Favorite body part.
Boob. Why did I just say one though? Just one boob? Yeah.
Just
Just
my
just
left
this
one.
one. Yeah, just
That's
the
the
left
good
one.
one.
It's
That's the
always the
good
left
one.
one, isn't it?
because
Oh
because
my,
you're like left one is bigger than your yeah.
because of your heart. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've
It's just
always been
more like
said.
supple.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Just
If
okay,
you
my left boob.
if you could eat one food for the rest of your life,
Sushi.
we are twins.
Mm.
We're twins.
I
We
love
are
sushi.
The wins. Man crush.
Ah, didn't we discuss this already? I'm not really.
That's why I asked you. I was like, I knew that would stump you. Okay, wait.
You know,
Wo- wo-
oh,
woman crush?
oh, well, yeah.
Woman crush?
Althea Crimmins, of course.
Okay, I'm just
Just stop it. Stop it.
woman crush.
My favorite body part is hardening. But just my left one. What
Your
is
ladywood.
my
Your
ladywood?
ladywood is getting hard. Okay,
Oh my gosh. Oh,
oh my
that was
God,
good.
this is the best podcast episode thus far. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with these bitches? I know,
Everything. And that's what makes us perfect. Everything's
literally.
wrong with us.
Oh my God. Oh, if you had one piece of advice to give to a girl or a woman, but specifically a girl, I I don't know where I belong. I don't know who I am,
Mm,
but I know that I'm destined to do something. Like, what
mm.
would you tell her to motivate her to live in her greatness?
Be single.
Pitch.
Be single. No, seriously. I mean, and this is coming from someone who has rarely been single
Whew.
my entire life. And the idea of and it's not about not wanting a relationship. You can
Mm-hmm.
want a relationship. You can want to, but if your desire is to focus on you and your like your goals, your career, being being single lets you do that properly because you're not having to think of other people, you're not having to think of a man or a partner, you're not having to think about kids. Wait, I say wait. Society tells us to like get married young, have
Yes.
kids, and I say no. I say wait. I say wait as long as you can. Focus on you for as long as you possibly can. If those are your desires and wants and needs, then go for it. Go for it. But if you are trying to grow yourself, your career, your goals, stay single as long as possible. That's what I think.
Where were you
I know.
25 years ago?
Where was I for
Where,
me?
where the hell were you? Because girl, listen, y'all little, wait, let me get the term that because the way I died, you said crotch. Wait, what is it?
Crotch goblins.
Yes, crotch goblins.
Mm-hmm.
All three
Mm-hmm.
of them would probably not. They might have been swallowed. I don't know. They might have been
Well,
swallowed. But
maybe. I love it. That's
I
fantastic.
love. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for gracing us with your fabulous redheaded presence.
Thank
Like
you.
you girl. I'm gonna have to go die because let me
You
go
would
get some
look
redhead.
fantastic as a redhead.
Would I?
I mean, the blonde suits you very well, but yeah, red
Baby,
would
I'm gonna
just
have to
intense your
test that out.
flame.
I'm gonna have to test this theory out, y'all, because
Uh-huh.
Sarah said it first. So that
Uh-huh.
means that I gotta go and
Come into
try
the
it.
fold. Come into the
I'm
fold.
gonna have to, y'all. What y'all think? I can
Yes.
we gonna see.
Yes.
For all of those that need to find you and follow you because they want more of that
Yeah.
left boob action, where
Oh my gosh, I'm so like one boob. And like your favorite but one, just one. Not the two. Not that one. This one. What is
where
wow.
can they get more fabulosity that is Sarah Hester Ross, where can they find this bad bitch in all
Well,
of her bad bitchedness?
I'm all over social media: Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Threads, YouTube. Every single handle is at Sarah Hester Ross. So you can find me anywhere online. And if I'm coming near to you, a city of you, and you want to see me live, please. It's a really fun show, and I'm really excited about like this new creation that I'm kind of taking
I
it.
am excited for you. Like I said, you are destined for bigger, better, greater. There is nobody doing what you are doing, and you are doing it extremely, extremely well.
Thank you,
You
my love.
are the definition of being great in they fucking face, and I love it.
Thank
I
you. Thank you
love it.
so
Keep
much.
doing more of it. Sarah
I have
Hester
to.
Ross, everybody. Thank you so much for being here again. Guys, like, subscribe, comment, go find Sarah. Go and find her. See where the hell she at. If she coming to a city near you, it is worth the listen. Go and look for her musical comedy show on Amazon Prime. Baby, she is everything and everything is her. She is the shits, the whole shits, and nothing but the what? The shits. Okay? The shits. So I need you to go out there and be great. Like Sarah is being great. She is walking in her greatness, and you can too. I
Mm,
know that you can. She stepped out and she made it, and you can too.
mm.
So go out there, do that, be great in your own face so that you can be phenomenal in your haters' face. And as always, y'all have a good day on purpose here. You're welcome.